New Grad tip number 32 is to not be afraid to break contracts. Don't be afraid to walk away from your current position that you've got if something else comes up or where you're at doesn't really align with where you're going in your life, or it doesn't fit at the moment, or you're not enjoying your time there, or things were promised to you but you're not getting them. Don't be afraid to walk away, especially if something comes along that you don't really want to knock back. It's okay to change jobs. People always bang on about loyalty, and while loyalty is very, very important for the true sense of the word, when it comes to where you work and job opportunities and stuff like that, people don't realize that these days there's just more and more options and opportunities out there. So having the ability to choose and go somewhere else if it's a more appealing thing to you and it's going to make your life happier and easier, then you'd be a fool not to take it up. And don't be afraid to leave your contract earlier than what you were meant to. For me, for example, at my previous job, I had still had 6 months to a year to run on that contract, but I had a great opportunity to move down to Melbourne for a few different things. And once it was in my mind, I was just like, no, I've got to do this, and I've got to do it sooner rather than later. So I just did it. I spoke to the boss about it. He was really cool. It was a bit, obviously a bit awkward and disappointing, but he was supportive at the same time. So nothing wrong with changing your mind, nothing wrong with taking up new opportunities, and don't stress so much about loyalty to a contract or a position, because there's just so many options out there and you've got to do what's best for you. I think potentially a lot of employers are worried about this as well. So they spend a lot of time and energy and effort into recruiting, training and retaining staff. But then they're worried that they're just going to leave and all that energy is going to be wasted. Well, on the flip side, what if you don't train them and they stay? That's definitely going to be worse for your business. So I wouldn't be worried about that. If someone comes along and you've trained them up and they want to leave for something that's going to be a better fit for them, just be happy and supportive for them. Of course, it's going to be awkward and disappointing, but if you positively respond to that and don't act all bitter and twisted about it, then it's going to better reflect you and your business in the long run, and that person that has been trained under you is going to continue to speak highly of you.